Yeah, thank you guys. Welcome to my channel. This is a home of architecture. Today I'm going to be showing us how to create a 3D rendering in Enscape. So before we step into that, I would like you, if you have not, if this is your first time of visiting my channel, please hit the subscription bell so that whenever I drop tutorial, you will be the first person to see them. So here is the picture, and I have the model here. So I'm going to be showing you how I modded this. So I already made some adjustment to this model I found somewhere online, and I added this pool and I added the pool waters. So all these materials, they are materials that you can find in the selection button here. You can find water here, all these things. All these are materials that you can actually come and, like for example, this is water. If I want to make changes to this one, I'll add this water. But for now, I really think I don't need that. So the first thing I would like to do, if you look at the image I showed you before, you'll notice that we have some materials here, like these materials. So all these materials, I apply them. You see, I make the color of this chair to be here. So these are some of the. So these are some of the things I'm going to be showing you. Number one is how to explode. When you have a model like this, I already exploded this. So let's say for example, I want to make it a component. I will just highlight everything, then I will just say make group or component. So if I make a group a component, they will all become one. Sometimes they tends to waste sometimes when when you make them, when you're trying to do all these things. So let's see. Okay, you can see how they are looking, but for now you cannot add materials when they are looking like this because it's looking awkward like this. So we are going to be exploding. So I'm going to explode here and I explode this one. Sometimes you need a, a high memory to do all these things because SketchUp content is lower. But if you're using a low memory SketchUp program or system, for you to reduce your if the model is slow, you just turn off the shadow. You come here, this is it. You turn off the shadow. You understand? So the reason why this is happening is because something is happening here, which I believe it has stopped. So you can see, so number one, I've showed you how to explode and how to make it a component. So the next thing we are going to do now, we go to Enscape. I'll show you how to add material library. I'll go to wood. I'll go to wood. There's a specific type of wood that I like using this. I like using this one. Then when you select the wood, you click on import. You select the wood, you click on import. It will come here. It will appear here. So when it appears there, you tap this one. You select this one too. I think I like to make it here because I like how it looks smarter there. Just like this one. I'm trying to find something like this. So you come here, we select this one. We select this. We select that. So you see this one. I may probably leave this white. The only thing I'll try to change is this door. But first of all, let's apply some things first. So all these other places, we can decide to leave them white. I think we can decide to leave this place white because this black is nothing. But before we start, don't remember before you start, we were supposed to start our Enscape. So starting Enscape here. Starting Escape enables you to see the reflections of everything you are doing. Okay, so we are starting our Escape. It's Carol Group Company. So this Carol Group Company. So we have to wait for it to respond. But while it does that, we can also continue adding what we are seeing. We are going to see them here. So I want to use a white material here. I think this is white. Let me see. Did I switch off this shadow? Okay, turn it off. So I think let's use white there. So we can use white. Please don't forget that this is the back of this house. My intention is I want to make a pool backyard. I want to design a backyard. That is why I turn it like this. This is the front of the house. Okay, this is the front. But you can be sitting at the back now. People can look for you there. So, so we're adding this material, right? So let's add white here. I'll make here white. We'll make here white. And here white. Or white too. So let's add all these places white. This is how you add materials when you want to render on Enscape, because these are the first thing you do. Because without them, they might look unrealistic in nature, because all these things, sometimes you present them to clients, you present them to customers, or you present them to professors or your lecturer. So if you're an architecture department or civil engineering, these are some of the things you need to know. Sometimes you don't need to wait to finish your school. You can, at your leisure, you can learn these things. So this is white, and we have added all these whites. So we have added this white, we have added this one. We have added this one too. We have added this too. So at this point, I believe we are already there. So to see what we get, this chair here, I don't like this chair to be. I wanted this something different color. Okay, so that is what I wanted for this chair. Like a sitting area, whatever you call it, blah blah blah. I believe you can see how I am adding this material. I tap the material here, then I'll click import. So the moment I click import, it's going to appear over here. So that is what you are seeing here. So I've now tapped import. It has come here. So I'll go down here and I'll pick it here. It has to be on select. If it's here, you are editing. If you are in this mode, you are editing, but if you are here, you are selecting. I want to have something colorful here, just to make it look different or natural. So you can see I have like here. I might like to leave the table like that, but for the chairs, I want to go like this. I want to go this ways. Okay. I don't know what is on this grass. Let's explode it first. I want to see if there's anything we can do there. Is there anything we can do? I think that is okay. So another thing, I like, let's change this color of this gazebo. I don't know why this gazebo did not. They were all supposed to explode the last time. The first one we did, where I highlighted everything. I don't know why some of them did not. But that is not a problem. And ensure that when you are trying to explode in SketchUp, always you have to have patience, because sometimes it's slow. So when it's slow, it doesn't mean your laptop or your system is not good. That's what I'm trying to tell you now. So what color? Should we make this wood or metal? I like it to be metallic. So we are going to look for metal materials here. So here are the metals. So which color? This copper. Let's go for this copper 4. Okay, maybe we'll go for that copper 4. It will give us something better. The copper 4 will give us something better. Then you have clicked on it. So I think, have I selected import? No. So it's going to come here. And remember, I'm already on select mode, so I'm going to select it. And I'll tap it. Just paint it. Just gradually. Just paint it. Paint it. Then you paint it here. I want to look for a different color for these steps. This entrance. Let's just finish up with this gazebo shapes. This step, let's try this. Let's try that for that. But is it exploded? That is the question you have to ask. So you don't go and start doing something that is not exploded. So you have to explode it first. We have to explode it so that when you apply material, it all goes together at the same time. So now we can apply this, and I can add this. I can add this. Then I can equally add this one too. You can zoom in. By now, I believe the Enscape we are starting is already on. So that should tell us, let us know or visualize what we are trying to do. This place, I don't know if there's anything we can do, but let's leave it for now. So the Enscape that we started, now you can see that for now we have something. At least we have achieved something now. So what I will push it is that we have achieved something. Here, we have achieved something. This is the garage where you park the cars and some other things. Or you can decide to open a store there. So here, should we adjust this material? I think this is looking awkward somehow. I don't know, but let's try. Let's try and do something there. At least you can see that the things we are adding, the materials, the wood, they are all appearing here. So maybe by the time we start adding our lightings and adjustments from this mode, you will notice some of them. This point of view, this is how you set your camera. If you want to set your camera, and set your camera here. But my intention is I don't like this. So I'll select it, click on edit. I'll see how the color looks. Probably I might use SketchUp's material. Asphalt, breeze, cladding. I need something nice, at least moderate. Okay, I like this one. Let's see how it's looking like here. Okay, this looks good. Also here is looking awkward. I don't like how this place is looking, and that looks like an ordinary grass. We are going to retouch this grass. It's either we use the Enscape material or we can use this the input one. I want to see how that is looking. This place. Is there anything here? I equally doubt if there is anything that we are finding there. I'm not sure. You see, if you notice as I apply here, nothing is coming up there. So but I don't want it to be open. I don't actually want it to be open that way. I think this place also is looking like that. I just want some parts of it. I needed some part of it to be closed like that. Maybe from here. Somewhere. I didn't want it everywhere. Oh, it's okay. I think we can, it's good that that place is covered for now. Because you can't be sitting here and there is overground here. So there's this nice. That is nice. So let's apply this. Now that we have applied this material, I think you can see how it's looking at least. It looks natural that somebody when you're sitting here. I tended to remove this lady here, but that might take a little bit of our time. So, and it's making it look. Can apply it. I can give it a meta. Maybe SketchUp meta. No, SketchUp may not have a colorful meta. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say select here. I'm going to select this. I'm going to see if it can work there. Because I just like a model statue. I hope you are following up. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, this is Home Architecture, where we design and construct buildings, architecture, majorly renderings, construction plans. And I will list some of the softwares that we work with. Chief Architect is there. We can offer the use of Chief Architect, SketchUp, and Revit. So I have, yeah, I think it's looking quite natural here. Here is better, and which I believe we don't lost our model here. Uh, we don't go and lost our model here. So what I will do now, I'm going to skip this, and I'm going to start again. A new skip. Don't bother yourself. We are having the same. It's going to be the same thing because this is what we are working on. So there is no panic here. I will come here now. It's just starting. So what else have we not done? Should we change the color of the water? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see if we have water here. Sorry. This is a library. But I like that color. I like actually blue water. I'm not sure we have water there. We do not have it there. So the glasses, I don't want us to change the glasses. If you look at this picture, I added some frosted glasses. But here, I want us to leave it like that. Let's just see how it looks. I think this water is color is okay. So let's see what I started there then. I started, okay. So this water I think is a bit okay. Okay. I think we can make use of the water. So don't mind it. That is how SketchUp. That's how it works. It's going to. I know everything is there. I know everything is there. I think there was unresponsiveness there. That is why that happened. So for now, So there is probably a crash issue. It's going to restart. Okay, it's going to restart. So it's going to restart. We have this here. So let's try once more. We know that it's going to. Sometimes it happens. It's just the software glitches and sometimes it tends to crash when you are working. So most especially these higher versions. I have the low versions. So I would advise you if you want to go, you can go for 3 point something. This is 4 point something. So I believe, but you see what I've done. So, but it's going to start. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to save this file. I'm going to save this file for now. Let's save. Now these are something else that you are going to probably exterior landscape, landscape or backyard or backyard model. Why I'm saving this? Because I want to close this to see how we can finalize it. So I'm going to close it. Okay, so I've closed it now. I'm going to go to SketchUp again. That was SketchUp 24. I hope we don't go and open 23. Okay, that was SketchUp 24. So let's try it and open this 24 to see what we have here. Enscape, sometimes they have bugs. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel so you see how. I don't know if it is coming up or if we still need to rebuild. I'm not sure it was coming up for now. I believe something will happen right now. So additionally, making the grass is adding the. So I think it has already recovered this model for us. So we can do our final touchings. I've showed you how to add material. I've showed you how to explode SketchUp. I've showed you how to edit the materials as well. Now, as interior designer and architectural visualization, you have to think like a cameraman. Just like when a cameraman takes a picture and he tries to watch, sometimes they will take 1, 2, 3, and they would like to make adjustment because they want to select one of the best one. Okay, they would like to select the first one there. So that is why you see them to do all those things. So I'm going to start this escape again to see if we can continue. So the next thing I want to show you now, we are going to make the final touchings, add lightings like environment, maybe urban, because currently what we have is white background. So now I'm going to be doing a short addition of urban environment, and I'm going to adjust how the clouds, everything are going to look like. So, but let's see how this responds. But for now, I want to use this grass. I want to see if we can make adjustment to the grass. So let's go for Enscape Material Editor, Material Library. That's it. I don't know. Maybe they found it in ground because I can't find anywhere this. Okay. This is the ground they have there. So let's pick a selection here and click on Import. You highlight it and you click Import. That is how I'm bringing it here. So I'll wait for it to come. It has appeared. You just select it and add. So when you now view the camera, it will show you. I guess it has started here. Okay. Now this is the one we just added here. I don't know if we can make a few adjustments. It's quite okay here. It's quite okay. Also, this water, is there anything that we needed to be done on this water? If you want to adjust this water, you just select it. You go to edit, can make it lighter. Or here, all this is shadow adjustment. Okay, if you want to adjust shadow from schedule, you just come here. But as a beginner, if you want to render, make sure you just try as possible to do a clear and realistic picture. Then later you can come back and do these types. So this one, you can come back and make all these adjustment. For now, you can just do this one. Let's leave it that way. I think the watercolor is okay, which is what I was trying to make an adjustment to. So if you look at it, I think the glass is okay compared to the other picture that I recently showed you. I think the glasses are okay. But if we still want to make adjustment to them, I think they are fine. Reflective, more whitey, more reflective. I think it's quite a bit reflective here. My intention is to use this backyard. So that is my intention. This place is darker. I don't know if there's a color that we can be added to that area, like a wood material. Okay, we can equally picture this one. There's no big deal here. I picture that here. I don't like the way it is looking. It is looking there. I don't know what this will look like. Maybe trying to change this. So this one. So I don't know what it should look like. But that is that. My intention is to just check this. Forget about what I was trying to do. So okay. Now let's go. Let's make some touches. You come here. This one, field of view, enables you to adjust and increase the camera. Number one, that is number one. Enables you, adjust, reduce. You can see what I've done here. This is what this one does for you. Okay? This is what it does for you. It enables you to adjust it. Exposure, if you want to increase the exposure, I believe you understand the language. Exposure, if you want to see clearly, then we just increase the exposure. But it shouldn't be too much, okay? Something moderate, just a bit lighter, like this. So this the mode, I think the mode is okay. It's either white background. This thing we change to dark color. When you change all those backgrounds, some of these things, but light view. But I'm not sure if these are the things we need. We don't need all these ones. We want to change it to sketch. Depending on one client asking. The client needed that he need a sketch of 3D model. This is where you are coming from. You can see how it's looking like a 2D construction plan. So it all depends on what the client is asking you. So we are going to set it to none for now. So let's go to our sky. Currently, this is our white background. We are working on a white ground. So we can now change it to different type of ground that we want to work on. So here now, maybe let's say if I take it to desert, it will just bring something like desert. If it will bring something like desert. Look at it there. It will just bring something like desert, Libya. Then, So whatever I do, if you want to watch it, you look at there. So these are, I like using Uber, Clear Sky Bus. It will bring some buses. Look at them there. Look at that is a bus. To look at buses there and surround the building, but I don't like using them. You can load Sky, any of them. It can be loaded externally from if you have anyone. You can load from your program. These are pictures qualities I render with Enscape. Forest. So you can see everywhere I've done forestry. But remember, this is a residential house, so I shouldn't go and use forest because we are not living in the forest here and we are not working on a forestry. This thing. I like using urban. So if you want construction sites to construction site background, so you can see them construction site. Maybe this house is close to construction site, all these things, then you can use construction site. But me looking at this, I feel like I like it. I like it, but what if you use, let's try urban, sorry, urban, urban, you see houses. The picture I showed you earlier, I used urban for that render. I think I used urban, if I could remember, yeah. I used urban, but I like that, what is it called? I like this construction site, anyway. Town, now to show you towns, this town. We want to use a town background. So this is how you use a background. First of all, when you come here, construction site. So this is a construction site, so you can see how it's looking for now. Now that is that. Now after this, now you selected your, after you select your background, the next thing we are going to do now is the cloud densities. You know, you just start changing variety. You can adjust all this. Country. This one is enable you to change this one, this one, this one. So you can adjust all this one, atmosphere, intensity. Don't make it too high or you leave it there. The height, increase the height. The brightness, if you want to increase the brightness. But I want my color here to be white a bit. Though I can still achieve that. If I want to shadow sharpness, I can sharpen the shadow. All these things are for cloud. We are just adjusting the things for this cloud. The intensity, you can leave that ambient. You can just touch that a bit. You can touch the ambient a little bit more. Then I think we have worked for the shadow correction. Let's go to the image where we can, when I go to the image, the first thing I want to do is color temperature because it's a powerful tool that helps enhance the color of the renderings, the color of the materials you apply. I don't need bloom. I don't want to bloom it. I don't need bloom. But mind you, sometimes it depends on what is required. But for now, I don't need bloom. So I'll go back and leave it. I might decide to leave it 0. The color temperature, I will adjust. So I told you I can still get to that white color. So you can see white color here. And there's something that we've not done too, but it's one after the other. The highlight is adjusting the lights. That's the highlight. Okay. Now you see the construction site looks very nice. I might probably like to add some trees here, but I just want something open because this is what I'm required to do for now. So I just like to leave this open. Sky, I work on sky, main, exposure, I think the exposure is nice. The exposure is okay. Vignette, I don't want it to be neat. Saturation is something, again, that I'm going to like to look at, but shouldn't be so much. I think let's leave our exposure there. The saturation is quite okay. Saturation potting is something when it comes to settings, always tricky. It's tricky. So you can, I think we can have this here. So the difference between this and Lumion is that if this was Lumion, it might take me lesser time, and the lighting for the interiors might take me lesser. But as long as this is Enscape, I'm not saying that in Enscape we cannot add the lighting. Those lightings can also be added, but you need a bit time. It takes a little bit time for you to work on. So this saturation is here. Then I like it when it is whitey here. So you can see now we are added. So there's something else we did not. We have not added here again. I like you go to view management. Although this was the first thing we are supposed to do. When you click on the view management, don't forget this is what I click here. I click on this view management, then I'm going to create something. I want to add some visuals. Let me say visuals here. Like those things I was trying to do here. Okay. Like those things I was trying to do here. You noticed it. So some of those things I was trying to do here. But let me leave there first. So they almost apply here. So if I ask to do some night rendering, this is the button that enables you to do the night rendering. We also have this in Lumion, this altitude. You understand? So all this altitude and azimuth. We also have azimuth here. These buttons enables you to select the type of the rendering nature that you want. This helps to shape up the lightings and everything. So I want something like this. Okay? I want something like this. This is too dark in color. As long as this is your first rendering on this program, you can just try as possible to make it look natural. Like, just make it look natural. Make it look natural. Let's see what we can do with the image again. I told you I always like to use this temperature. Okay, I think the temperature setting is okay. Also, this one is okay. You can auto contrast it if you want to. You auto contrast, add contrast automatically. Lens flare, don't need that. So this all night rendering. Okay. So first of all, let's see the quality of what we have here. Let's do the final rendering. I'm going to show you screenshots. I'm going to name it night, maybe exterior render, nighttime exterior, something like that. So let's look for somewhere that we can save this. I like saving here. Maybe exterior something, night render. Then one advantage I like about this software is that the rendering time is actually low, so it saves more time and it saves more energy to render compared to. I'll make a video between this software and Lumion. I'll show you the pros and cons that you're going to learn. Let's see how this looks like. I think we just did a night rendering now. So here is the picture quality of this night time. Sometimes you might be asked to do something like this. But it's not actually, this is not basically what we are trying to achieve, okay? It's not basically what we are trying to achieve. I wanted to see different views. So here is just a shadow, so there's nothing too much. So you start making this adjustment. So when you have your final test, okay, you can make all these adjustments. You have the final test of what you like. You are the visualizer, so you know what you want to achieve and you know how you want to achieve it. So whichever way you want to make adjustments to the buttons, whichever way you want to adjust all your materials, it depends on what you want. So right now, here, I like this one, if you ask me. I like that one, but I don't like this one. So I try to leave it focus here. I'll just leave it here. Then 12 p.m. That's 12 p.m. This lighter, dark, all those ones. All these applies to inside the SketchUp. So I think that is that for this. Now this is for the background of this. So we can equally go to this image again. Sorry. Here. On the sky, construction site. I want to see how urban background looks. This urban background, which is also nice, which you can see there. The density, everything. The image is okay. The atmosphere, we have made adjustment to all those one. Attribute. The attribute is just the quality render you want to. If you want it to take time or if you don't want it, that's just it. Saturation, we have worked on the saturation. You can make it black here. And this. So let's see what we have here before we can close. So today I've taught you how to add material. You edit the materials. So I think the next time I'm gonna show you interior quality of this software. Then after that, I'll show you another program. I'll make a tutorial on D5 quality render. So for now, when you render this one now, you just see how this is what we actually created, and that is, so you can call it exterior / Enscape sample work. Now, this is how you can create and do your final rendering. So, thank you for watching my tutorial. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, always make sure that you hit that notification bell so that whenever I drop any other tutorial like this, you'll be the first person to know. So have a wonderful day and bye bye.